Hey YouTube, I'm Brother Vito. I'm a Capuchin here in Chicago studying for my MDiv. This is our Friar Engaged Park, and hopefully as I do some more videos, we can go around to different locations and you can see some of the places we live and even some of our ministries. Now, if you've been paying any attention to the Catholic news lately, you know that the Capuchins were recently invited to St. Peter's for the veneration of Padre Pio's and St. Leopold's relics. We have a long tradition as confessors, and it was an opportunity, especially during the Jubilee Year of Mercy, to really look at mercy and how we can really help people in the confessionals. Along with that, there was an article in the Crux that compared the Capuchins with the Denver Broncos. And while I certainly like being compared with the Super Bowl team, I'm a Michigan fan and I like to think that we're more like the Lions. But in all that, my hope is to create a YouTube channel that really highlights some of the things that we do and the ministries that we're present at. It's not so much that I'm trying to shed light or really put anybody in the highlight, but good works breed good works, as Pope Francis tells us in Evangelii Gaudium. And so the opportunity that I have here isn't just to get a bunch of YouTube subscribers or to do anything crazy, but to really show off the work of the Church and the work of the Capuchin friars. So with the eye on the Holy Spirit and the Capuchin Order, let's take a look at some of the things that have been going on lately. Currently, I minister at Cristo Rey Jesuit High School. And if that name sounds a little bit familiar to you, it's because it's one of the schools that was part of the ABC 2020 teleconference or video conference that Pope Francis participated in back in September. It's been a wonderful ministry and a great opportunity to work with some wonderful people really dedicated to the mission and to helping out students in Pilsen and various areas of Chicago that might not get a good opportunity at education. But as well, I've had a wonderful time working with students and getting to know students who really surprise me every day. Just recently on Monday, I gave a wonderful talk about vocation. And at the beginning, I told them that I would love them for them all to be priests and nuns and monks, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about what did it mean to be to have a vocation, to live for something that isn't just a paycheck or that just isn't for what you want to wear or the nice car, but to really pursue what it is in your heart that drives you. Now, I'm going to have a wonderful opportunity to do various different things at Cristo Rey. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to show you too much of it, but I'll definitely keep you updated on what's going on at the school. Also this Monday, several of us attended Plump Up the Port, a fundraiser at Laguna's Brewery near Little Village. The Port, short for Porciuncula, was an outreach ministry started by the Franciscans. During the event, we grabbed a few minutes with David Gonzalez, the director here at Port Ministries.
So, David, in your mind, how do you see the ideas, the spirit, the vision of St. Francis being played out through Port Ministries on a day-to-day basis?
Oh man, being raised in a very poor household with a single mom and seeing her rely on so many free resources to help me, grow into the man I am, she really figured out very early the way to get to me, and I think it's what I'm doing as a template of Port Ministries is when we talk about St. Francis, we're talking about that cornerstone of finding God's love and finding love in every place and challenging yourself to find it in places where you really think it's expected to be.
Tell me just some of the basic services that Port Ministry offers as of now, but what's your vision for what we could take this ministry to be someday?
Yeah, I'm aggressive. I hope anyone can tell that. I really see the issues of the violence in the area and the community as my ticking time bomb. Every time someone says, "Oh, you have 3 months," I think about it and how many kids I could save, or how many moms I can help, or how many kids are hungry. Right now we have the after-school program, we have the GED program, we have the art program, we have the service immersion program, we have the open gym program, the free clinic, and the bread truck, as people know. And in the Hope House, we now have residents that live there and embody the mission in the work that they're doing every day. So the 8 programs are created so that it's malleable in the future, always addressing the needs of the community, and then always going out with the concept. As long as we continuously love someone and know that they're validated, then we can continue changing our programs if it needs.
As a Capuchin friar, we're just starting to build our relationship with you, and we've been at the port off and on for several years. What is your opinion as far as what contribution do you see the Friars having to this ministry that was started by the OFMs, and now you've got such a large Capuchin population in Chicago? Where do you see this relationship headed?
Yeah, you know, the one thing that I take for granted, not for granted, but the one thing that I always go to in my head is that I remember vividly going to college and going to a couple of Franciscan retreats and playing basketball with the Franciscans and realizing that they're just human beings just like me, and that the path that they'd chosen wasn't something that was unreachable, that wasn't untangible, wasn't a touchable, kind of ministry. But they were human. They loved rock music. They loved hip hop. They loved everything else, and it made being able to love God cool, to say and pronounce it not like in someone's face, but just everyday practice. Kind of like St. Francis itself, just be. Don't have to always preach. You are the preach. No problem.
We had a great time with the port and all the people that support the ministries that go on there. If you would like to look into what the port does and what you could do to support them, check out www.portministries.org and see what you can do to help. Thanks for watching. If you want, be sure to leave a comment or subscribe at the bottom. We're new, so I don't know how often we'll be able to put up new videos, but thank you for your support. Keep looking for the videos, and be sure to thank God ahead of time. Peace.